Alright, I'm back with more Stanley Parable, and I really thought I would be ending this on Monday, but it turns out there was so much stuff that it went over, and I don't want to have like an hour episode. So, I looked at some of the options, and we have, thanks to the chart provided by Nikki, or Nici, however you say that, for an extra one or two
Stanley walked upstairs to his
options to
boss's
do
office.
after Ace or Aperture Laboratories suggestions, which I think one from the chart, which I'm going to do right now, is to back out of the door once it tries to close, and it'll like trick him or something
Stepping in.
like that. Uh, so now what? What if I try to go back downstairs? What happens? Okay, well I found this on my way back, so this is completely different. So I have no idea what this is. I went all the way back to my desk. I'm leaving, huh? Escape pod. Huh, okay. This is cool. Wonder what's down there. I wonder if I even could go down there. I didn't even try the door. Oh well, it's too late now. I really don't think there's anything else there. The branch thing would have said something. Okay. Alright, made it up here, so now we're gonna go to the escape pod. I see something here. I can't see much though. Oh, there we go. Take me away. Okay. That was weird. Oh, alright, well now we're back here. So now I'll go back to the boss's room. Because there's something else up there. This is new. Why is the phone ringing?
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately
Okay.
and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Is there any more? Alright, well that was odd. So now we're going to go up to the boss room. Okay, so I don't know exactly where I'm going to throw this ending in at, but someone told me to activate the console, which I did, and then type in, like I do for Portal, SV Cheats 1, and see what happens.
Stanley, this is me being serious. In fact, this is my serious room. It's where I come to be serious. That table is the most serious table I could find.
Looks
I
like it.
looked at many, many tables, hundreds of tables. It's possible I looked at over 1,000 tables. I honestly don't know. The specific number isn't as important as the understanding that of all tables I looked at, this one is the most serious. I relate this story to impress upon you the extent to which this is the most serious room I have, which is why I brought you here. You just tried to activate server cheats,
No.
which of course runs the risk of breaking the entire game.
No, I
You've
didn't.
got no respect for the strict order of scripted narrative events, and I just can't have that. It's time to get serious, Stanley. No jokes,
Okay.
no games. Outside of this room, I might be more tolerant of those things, but now we're in the room. Which is why I'm subjecting you to the most serious punishment I can think of. 100 billion trillion years standing here in the serious room. Perhaps after that, we can talk about the severity of your actions and whether you've learned anything. But until then, serious room, go.
That's not nice. Well, luckily I can type it in again and see what happens. That is not S. That is a C. Good job.
Whoa. Did we not have the talk? Are we not in the serious room this very moment? Did I not tell you how many tables I looked through? I'm going to be conservative and say it was somewhere in the tens of thousands of tables. Any reasonable person would say I spent an absurd amount of time doing nothing but looking at tables.
I mean, it's a nice
and
table,
I
but...
genuinely considered each one too. I took a hell of a lot of notes. I kept the notes in a different room. That room is less serious than this one. It's more of a notes room.
I mean, you could
Again,
polish
the
that
point
a
of this
bit,
story
but...
is to convey how serious I feel this cheating issue is. And I'm sure you'll agree with me once you've fulfilled your new punishment. Infinity years in the serious room.
Oh, really?
I generally have trouble reading human emotions, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you're devastated by this crippling new punishment.
Yeah,
As
you
well
got
it
me.
should be. It's the most serious I could think of. Can you get more serious than that? No, you can't. Don't try.
I'll try.
Still no effect. The problem is clearly the serious room. It isn't serious enough. That's on me, Stanley. I apologize. I'm going to the store to look through more tables. Hopefully I find one that conveys how wrong what you're doing is. Now, where did I put those notes?
Yeah, find a better table. Let's put it in again, see what happens. Well, now it doesn't say anything. He just gave up on me. Right? He's just gonna keep... He's not gonna say anything anymore? Yep. Stranded in the room. Forever. Alright, let's try the other... ending. Maybe not end... Well, it's kind of an ending, but... Really quick. Find a way to jump out the
All of
window.
his co-workers were gone. What
Which, I
could
mean,
it mean?
I really don't know how I'm going to
Stanley
do that.
decided to go
I
to
might
the
not even be
meeting.
able to do it,
Perhaps
honestly,
he had
but...
simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find
'Cause
a
I can't
trace
jump.
of his co-workers.
I wonder if there's like a jump command for the SV cheats thing. Oh wait, I almost went off something here. I'm very tempted to look up and see if there's a jump... Oh wait. Okay, so I can get up those. Is there any of those laying around? Oh wait, did I just do it? How did I do that? Oh shit, now I probably won't be able to do it again. You know, I wondered because this was the only desk I had issues with whenever I was trying to press the input button. I don't know if I did that in this yet. Shit. Did I do that yet? I don't know where I'm putting this in at, so we'll find out. Oh, there we go. If I crouch, I could be able to get in there. Can I jump out? I just see nothing. Did I do it?
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes. Ooh. I didn't know I could move. I thought I actually had to select.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can
Alright, try
maintain.
me. See how well this goes.
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day, in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable, and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable.
Is that all you got? Alright, so apparently it is just like an endless loop, because I've been sitting here for like a minute just seeing what happens and nothing happens. Because you never know with this game. But yeah, I'll get back into the... Wait, did it stop? It stopped. Okay, I think it is over now. So yeah, I'll get back into whatever else I was doing before I had these two extra little endings. Okay, quick change of plans about the boss room. It turns out Aperture Laboratories said the same exact thing that I just did. I just didn't read it right, but there is something down here with the computers that are on.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
So I
co-workers.
think if I get to all the ones that have the screens turned on, there's something that happens. Right? Maybe. Oh, okay, so I restarted and I shut a computer off. And now it's switched. What happens if I do this? Oh, I have to keep restarting to get them, okay, to a different thing. Okay, I gotcha. Makes sense now.
All
wait,
of his
what?
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What happened?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I don't know what happened.
When
Okay, so apparently that was like something that happens every so often, which of course I get it as I'm trying to do something. Okay, there we go.
just a step
now
through this door, Stanley thought to himself,
The
that's all I
input
need.
should be
If I can
moved,
make it through this door,
unless it
I can make
reset
it through
because
the
I
wall.
got through that. Then I'm not sure. Okay, I believe it's up here. Yes, there we go. So now the next one would be on 434 and then Stanley's desk. Okay. I actually have it so zoomed in I can't see what the actual ending of it is, so that's what I'm trying to keep it, you know, non-spoilerish for me.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
So right
Stanley
here,
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
is there a reason I can't shut this one off? Or press this one?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
What? Why is that doing that? You see that? Okay. And now should I try Stanley's office because it's there now? Or should I try it?
I can't wait to
Here
tell this
still.
story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, I think I just pressed it somehow.
Stanley went
Okay.
around touching...
Now we'll try that again. At Stanley's desk. There we go. Okay, now what happens? Am I gonna die? Like, is the computer gonna explode? Oh, well, I actually did kinda die. I'm in heaven somehow. What the hell? Can I press the buttons? Yes I can. That's very colorful. I like it. Okay, I think that's pretty much it, all I can do here. So, I'll go back to the boss's, no, not the boss thing. I'll go back to the mind control thing, that's what I meant. Okay, I'm in the mind control part. Let's see. So if I press the buttons,
The lights rose on an enormous room
and I don't
packed with
take the
television
lift,
screens.
and then I go back
What
to the first
horrible
button,
secret did
something
this
should happen.
place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Let's see.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Ah, there we go. Okay, that just took a while. Probably sped all that up or something. But yeah, now we go back to the first thing, and we press the button and see what happens. Now, I think I've done everything I could here, and I'm satisfied with what I've done, so I think I'm done with this game for today. I will be recording whatever wins on the voting, like a couple days after this is up. So, yeah. If you didn't vote, oh my god, that is so loud. Wow. Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here for today, and I will play whatever wins on the voting. If it's tied, I will decide with the coin flip on the website I did before.